Well, as you can see in our family, it's all about the meat and not the antlers. But normally with clients, they're looking for some headgear. Unless you're hunting with Ben from GSM. Ben is just like me. On the very first day I guided him, we spotted a cow elk, and I said, well, Ben, we can slip over here and maybe try and call a bull or see if we can find a bull. And he looked at me and he said, well, I'm great with the cow if you are. I was like, are you kidding? Let's see if we can slip up on this cow. It was a lone barren cow. We had seen her before, and I knew if I tried to cow call to her, she was probably gonna take off. The only option we had was to try and be super stealthy and crawl into range of this elk. Well, that cow was concentrating on the alfalfa and was only lifting her head up about every 20 to 40 seconds to look around. We were able to take advantage of that and slip up into bow range. As we're crawling, we're literally picking pine cones out of our way, crawling up. Well, Ben held his bow for what seemed like forever. He made a great shot on this cow, and we watched her go down in less than 100 yards.
Felt pretty good.
Dude, was that awesome?
How was that?
That was awesome. Check it out.
I figured if we could stock up there with front Eichler, then I would shoot that cow.
Dude, I was like,
I don't know if you play it back and see me, but I was shaking like a leaf. I was like a 400-inch bull out there.
I was shaking too.
The mosquitoes were out in full force that night, and unfortunately, I had left my thermocell back at the truck. So, there was a little bit of slapping mosquitoes going on. Ben, nice job.
Thank you, Fred.
Nice stock.
Awesome.
Good time. You know what's cool? Ben's in the industry. You work for, GSM.
GSM.
They've got products everybody knows. HME, Hunting Made Easy products, Stealth Cam,
Stealth Cam.
Walkers,
Cyclops.
Cyclops.
American Hunter feeders.
What's cool, this is day one of Ben's hunt.
Day one.
And he's
First
a hunter,
evening.
he wanted elk meat, and he wasn't gonna pass up a great opportunity. I'm pumped.
And we'll get plenty out of her too.
That's awesome. Ben also had a mule deer tag, so now I was gonna see if I could get him a mule deer. I had a blind that was all brushed in next to another field that the mule deer had been dropping down in. I set Ben in there to see if we could get lucky on a mule deer. Well, after putting Ben in the blind, I went back to glass a little bit later, and a huge lightning storm rolled in. So I'm like, gosh, I probably should go down and get Ben, but I see mule deer working their way toward him. I picked up the little camera that I keep in my truck and actually recorded Ben making a great shot on a beautiful mule deer buck.
There's the third one. That's the big one. You just shot him. Guess who got it on video? Woo! Dude, did he drop?
Yeah, I can't believe he made it out of the field.
I can't believe
He
it.
did one last little dash right before he piled.
Yeah! All right, let's get your stuff before you get hit by lightning.
Well, as soon as we found where the mule deer had run into the brush, I made a big circle ahead to see if I could find it. Unbeknownst to Ben, I found his mule deer lying dead in the brush. I went back and Ben was slowly trying to work out the blood trail, one drop at a time. I had one of my other buddies and guides, Gen Z, videoing, and I said, just go ahead and keep rolling. His deer's down. So I had to mess around with Ben a little bit.
You. Nice job. Look at that beautiful mule deer. I like it. Just a tad high. No, it's all right. Look at that. In the storm. Dude, is that incredible?
First velvet muley.
And look at him. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got 3 here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's nice.
Is that not a beautiful buck?
Wow.
So not only does he have some great meat from the beautiful cow elk that he shot, but now he's got some great meat from a mule deer and a little headgear for the wall. Well, with a cow elk down and a trophy mule deer down, it was time for me to see if I could get Ben on a beautiful black bear as well. Well, I decided to take Ben into the same water hole that Jack had shot his elk out of the day before. Jack told me that while he was sitting there at the water hole, 5 different bears had come in and drank out of that little water hole. I figured it was a great spot for Ben because we were increasing our odds. Either a bear was going to come in to drink water or it was going to come in to hit that elk carcass. Sure enough, a bear showed up pretty quick. It wasn't a very long blood trail, and we were standing over Ben's beautiful black bear. Pretty awesome hunt, 3 animals in 3 days of hunting. Of course, I think it was all the guide. Good job, Ben. Congratulations on 3 incredible animals. Look at that beautiful bear. A beautiful, I mean, chocolate coat. Almost instantly, bears were on the carcass. They moved it around. It was only about probably 10, 15 yards from where it died.
Yeah,
They
that's
moved
crazy.
it down the hill just a little bit. They almost had it in the water, which is interesting. Was this bear moving it?
He wasn't. He was just nipping at it and pulling off little strands of it. I don't know if he was scared of another bigger bear around, but he was
a pretty
acting
good
fishy
bear.
because he was kind of walking off 10 feet and he'd come back and get another mouthful, walk off 10 feet, come back.
Look at that beautiful bear. That is awesome, man. Congratulations. Really cool.
Oh my gosh.
And a good
look at the
shot,
noggin
too.
on it,